Biden's ignoring his own executive border order, but you knew that already. we we knew that was going to happen. I said that it doesn't matter. He's still allowing people. They say up to 2,500 into this country illegally, but that's not the point. The point is he's ignoring that order that he created. I said that was going to happen. It means absolutely nothing. It's a executive order to protect the border that don't really protect the border. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that and how he's not keeping up with his own executive order. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon, and that's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. All right, so let's talk about this news. Now, this comes from PJ Media's Grayson Bakich, and he reports that he says, remember earlier this June when Biden's handlers had him scribble out an executive order capping border crossings at 2,500 a day? Would you be surprised to know that it was purely window dressing? Nah, you knew that already. Everyone knew that this border bill was nothing. The Washington Examiner and Fox News both reported that Border Patrol received instructions to keep releasing single adults into the country from all but 6 countries in the Eastern Hemisphere and label them, quote, hard or very hard to remove, which comes with court dates up to 10 years from now. 10 years! Even if they do not get asylum claims, and it is mostly confined to San Diego. And you think them people are going to show up in 10 years? Be for real. That is over 100 countries illegal immigrants can continue to come in from. And unsurprisingly, China is not one of the 6 countries still subjected to the mandatory referral rule. After all, Chinese nationals actually had their vetting reduced just for them, which makes you think, considering who Hunter has worked with, just chew on that for a little while. They're talking about how Hunter Biden got this money from China and stuff like that. But and mind you, China's supposed to be our adversaries, right? And we're allowing these people to come in unvetted. But those 6 countries whose illegals show up on our border, but actually get sent back to, they get back to our, sorry, I'm struggling reading today, y'all, I apologize. Russia, Tajikistan, even though that didn't stop those 8 guys with ISIS ties from coming in despite being fully vetted. Georgia, the country, of course, Uzbekistan, Moldova, and Kyrgyzstan, because apparently people from those countries are easier to send back. As for the Western Hemisphere, as the Examiner noted, quote, quote, adult migrants from anywhere in the Caribbean, South America, or Central America, other than Cuba, El Salvador, Guatemala, Haiti, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Venezuela, will be let into the U.S. and placed in immigration proceedings. That doesn't seem to stop the number of Venezuelans, Salvadorians, Guatemalans, and Haitians we have written about being able to come into this country and to commit horrific crimes. We see it daily, and the mainstream media is ignoring that. A few Senate Republicans have sent Biden's handlers a strongly worded letter. Ooh, they sent them a strongly worded letter. Like these Republicans are so soft, man. I'm so sick of these soft Republicans that are allowing this to happen. They sent a strongly worded letter. Like that's gonna do something. But it says, quote, it is obvious this executive order was simply performative and politically motivated. The American people see right through your tactics and deserve a president who prioritizes their security. As true as that is, they unfortunately cannot do anything given they are a minority in the Senate, and this is the Republican Party we're talking about. So he's alluded to basically the same thing that I'm alluded to. You know, they're the minority right now, and And we know that these Republicans that are in government are soft as cookie dough. Our senators and congressmen are soft as cookie dough and won't do anything to actually protect the American people. Still, the very fact that that Biden's handlers were able to issue this executive order anyway just goes to show their blaming of Republicans for the border was pointless, since polling has not shifted in his favor, even among Latinos. On top of that, if Biden's handlers could do this all along through an executive order, why not stop all border crossings completely? And that's the question that I asked when I first did a video on this so-called executive order, border order. Why keep letting in 2,500 people a day? Again, that was my point. Oh, you know why? Yeah, we definitely know why. They want to flood this country with illegal immigrants for many reasons. You got the open border for destroying the country, by overwhelming the system. You have them also for cheap labor. You also have them for another voting block. They want to make it so they can vote in the elections. We got some states that some cities that actually allow illegal aliens to vote. So we know what this is all about. And like PJ Media said, Grayson said, they're not fooling anybody. We know what's really going on. We know that Biden is really not worried about protecting the border. But let me know what you think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.